I convinced myself decades ago that black people are the most powerful people in the world. Black Americans are the most powerful people in the world. Let me explain. You got, for centuries, it's been a war placed on black Americans. We got to be the true people of the Bible. We are God's chosen people. Whether people want to hear that or not, whether people in America want to hear that or not, whether people outside of America want to hear that or not. The reason why everybody team up against black Americans because we are the creators of the world. We have saved the culture. We have saved the culture of America. We have saved the culture of the earth. We have really gave so much to all people of the planet. Black Americans have created the greatest inventions in world history. We got to be we are the chosen people. And some people get offensive with that. So now I understand why so many people dislike and hate black Americans, because we are the chosen people of God. And that's not going to change. Even when scientific proof is showing that black Americans were here before anybody, so many non-blacks still don't want to hear the truth that black people been in America's thousands of years, millions of years, long before Christopher Columbus was born, long before them queens and kings was born. When you think about it, black Americans, the reason we are the #1 target in the world, we have saved the world to a degree. We are the lost people. We are the chosen gods of this planet. So many people get offensive when we say that. But evidence is popping up every single year, every single month, every single day to let people know the true greatness of black Americans. At the end of the day, whether people want to hear the truth or not, this is not even to divide people. But black Americans, we are the chosen people of God. Everybody have a great day.
I'm going to say this in the most nicest way, because I do have Nigerian friends and friends from other cultures that I don't want to disrespect, but I'm tired. Okay, now this is for educational purposes only. If you don't have a blue passport, I would never be jealous of you. Ever. Secondly, I would never respect an opinion from somebody who had to move, hop, skip, and jump countries in order to succeed in life. Ever. I also feel like if all these Africans that have so much to say about black Americans in America, if y'all put all this motherfucking effort that y'all do to get out of your country, to go invade another country, suck up their resources, talk so much shit about them, and belittle them, if you put all that energy that y'all do into being corrupt, let's not forget, Nigeria is a land of scammers. Clock it. But if y'all put all that energy into y'all own country, y'all would not have to leave y'all country to succeed. But for people whose screen are so educated, y'all lack so much education on black Americans, it's sad. I want you Nigerians, Ghanaians, whatever fucking country, because I'm not dumb. I know almost every motherfucking country in Africa. We know y'all continent, but because y'all talk shit from so many parts of y'all motherfucking continent, we sum y'all up to Africans. If you feel offended, then y'all the motherfucking ones with the identity crisis. But if y'all took all that goddamn energy that y'all had and took a page, one motherfucking page of a black American's book, y'all will be able to succeed and build your own country. Stop comparing yourself to the average black American. And even the average black American is shitting bricks on the average African. Clock it, okay? But if y'all stop comparing y'all top 10%, because let's not forget, every foreign person that comes to America, y'all are not doctors, lawyers, engineers. Come on now. I'm watching clip after clip, video after video of Africans invading Italy. Africans invading France. Africans invading America. No disrespect, but y'all are like roaches. Y'all are like roaches. It be so many white people coming to steal shit from up under y'all motherfucking, not even stealing it up under y'all noses, in the front of y'all motherfucking face. But y'all would sit here and have smoke for black Americans. Why? Why? Mind you, Black Americans, we are at the top of the motherfucking diaspora when it comes to success. Y'all not touching us. Y'all was screaming, oh, why don't Americans leave America? Because we don't fucking have to. Because we don't have to leave here. We don't have to leave our country. Because my ancestors fought for us to have equal rights and to enjoy our country. That's why. Black Americans are inventors, civil rights activists, celebrities. The list goes on. We're smart. We're engineers. We're doctors. We're lawyers. And the audacity for y'all to sit your asses up here and talk so much shit about us like we're lazy when my ancestors went through hell and high waters. They're rolling over in their graves because they done fought so hard for equal rights for y'all asses to come over here with that ignorant mindset and talk shit as if we didn't pave the way. Y'all African celebrities, what is his name? Charlie Poppy? Man never been to America, but he's talking with a Black American accent in an interview, and y'all in the uproar. So now I see why Black America, because we are the blueprints. I promise you, I never even knew Africans had smoked with Black people till I got on TikTok. I didn't live with Nigerians. I didn't live with Somal. I done lived with y'all all. I done went to school with y'all. I graduated from the first historically Black university, Lincoln University, founded by Black Americans for Black education, for Black higher education. My people created HBCUs, historically Black universities, that y'all send y'all Black ass kids over here to go to. Let's not forget. And let me give you a little history lesson. Black Americans are over 400 years, 400 years removed from Africa. So that means my grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents, and my great-great-great-grandparents, even the great-great-great-great-great-grandparents weren't fucking from Africa. Leave me the fuck alone. Our roots are embedded in America. What don't y'all get? I really feel like it should be mandatory that y'all take a Black American history lesson when y'all enter America. Because y'all need to put some fucking respect on our name. And this just don't go for Africans. All foreign people, put some fucking respect on Black Americans' name. We own businesses. We own properties. It's not my fault that y'all don't educate yourself and y'all try to compare yourself to the average Black American and y'all still ain't touching the average Black American. Let's clock it. Because poverty in America and poverty in a third world country is not the same type of poverty. But I feel like if y'all put so much energy in y'all country, stop being so fucking corrupt and being like crabs in a barrel, and y'all might be able to get somewhere. Might. How is Africa the richest in resources but the most motherfucking poorest people? And y'all got the nerve. A motherfucker sitting in a third world country or from a third world country or had to migrate to a whole nother country to succeed can never make me feel no type of motherfucking way. And before I end this off, I want y'all to understand Black people are very versatile. We are very talented. We are inventors. Let me know what the fuck an African ever invented. We are engineers. We are doctors. We are businessmen. Okay? Yeah. Clock it. We are athletes. We are politicians. We are beyond what y'all try to portray us to be. And to my Black American people, if y'all come across any video of any foreign person disrespecting us, block them. Block them. We're better than that. We're better than them.
I woke up this morning and I made a very long video as to why immigrants just don't get it. And I won't speak on it because I'm going to release that video on YouTube. But what I do want to talk about is the Black Americans who like literally stomp so hard for immigrant policies, way harder than they would go for themselves and their own policies. For them, it's like, you know, food stamps is enough. Childhood, early education vouchers are enough. Section 8 is enough. All of that is enough. But don't deport the immigrants. That's so wrong. Oh my God. They're literally like willing to trade places with you. They literally are willing to completely erase you. But you do whatever it takes to save them before you save yourself. I don't get those type of people. Those type of people scare me so much. Those type of people I feel like are like just lost in the matrix and are unsavable. And so I just don't have conversations with those people. To me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it if you don't care about yourself. And also, Dr. Clark Anderson says that that type of mindset comes from the plantation. where you look out for everybody else but yourself because you had no other choice but to look out for everybody else but yourself when you were enslaved. And so I don't understand those type of people. I stay away from those type of people.
If you are immigrant in America and you know that you are suddenly in somebody else's country and you want to take over their country, please, I am begging you, stop it. The people you're fighting are people you can't win, right? Now, don't look stupid, but here's it. I posted a video yesterday, and in fact, I didn't just say the video, right, and decided to post it. In fact, I was on that live for hours, and I see their pains. I saw how hard it is. And I felt the need that, okay, I must do this video to actually tell my people. In as much as the bad ones now are making it look like it's everybody that is black, especially from Africa or Nigeria, that is a bad person. I still will not agree that most Nigerians or every Nigerian is a bad person. I will say that with all, sincerity. If you have met the wrong ones, now I'm talking to Black Americans, if you have met the wrong ones, I want you to know that that is not who all of them are. But now, looking at those videos I watched, it feels like the good ones are very little and they're very minute. And I'm like, how? Then what happened? What could be the reason why you all will leave your country and go and become a problem in somebody else's country? You people met these people in that country. Imagine going to Dubai Emirates, right? Or United Arab Emirates to go and start looking for space. You can't shine there because you will hardly see people who are your color. You will hardly see people who are your color there. Now, the reason why you are exercising the freedom you're exercising in America is because of Black Americans. Because we all look alike, no matter what we say. Now, when people see you, they think it's them. And the fact that so many of you will still go and say that you guys are the Black Americans, you guys are not the, Nigerians, Ghanaians, all of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, if those people were not in America, how would you have gotten there? Now, look at Dubai now, for instance. Dubai is a pure Arabian country. You can't just leave Africa, let me just say West Africa, East Africa, wherever, and go to Dubai and you want to start claiming rights. You are not even going to get a good job. And that's the truth. So I'm taking it upon myself to say that these people will never lose the fight. Now that they are starting to do deportations and all of that, a lot of you are now starting to claim, oh, we are Black Americans. Oh, we are sorry. Deep inside your mind, are you really, really sorry? You have to really mean it. You have to mean it, right? That you're sorry and all of that, blah, 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 blah. But that's by the way. We have to do better anyways. But let's watch these videos and I'll be back.
What's up, everybody? So, our U.S. government has been trying to entice Black Americans into a riot as soon as Trump took office. And they really think that this is what they want. But trust and believe when I say this ain't what you want. You don't want none of this. I promise you, you don't want none of this. Because if Black Americans ever got angry and started acting like these white supremacists, that is going to be a day of reckoning, because they're going to recognize and they're going to realize that this is not what we want. This ain't what we thought it was going to be. So they're still trying to entice us into some type of civil war, which is ridiculous. Just ridiculous, because it won't even be a fight. Even though Black Americans will be outnumbered, it wouldn't even be a fight. So they really think they got one up on us with all the guns and ammunition. But it's gonna take more than guns and ammunition to conquer the Black Americans.
Black Americans have far more privileges than most other groups in the U.S. I think Black Americans needs to learn to be part of America. This is your country, but it looks like you don't even take advantage of it. Shut your ass up. You have absolutely no idea what we have been through. You have absolutely no idea what we are put through. every single day. You have absolutely no idea how the CIA and the FBI and our local police departments have attacked us in our communities over the years. You have absolutely no idea. I would advise you to continue to advocate for your people. If you immigrated here from whatever country you came from, come over here, make your American dollars, send them back to your people over there into your country to build up your nation, to build up your country from whence you came. Because like we are saying, this is our land, this is our country, and we love everybody. But you're not going to come over here talking crazy to us. You're not going to come over here speaking on our experience like it's something that you know about, because you don't. And you're definitely not going to come over here condescending to us or telling us how to exist. We got this over here. We're figuring it out. You make your American dollar over here and send it back to your people over there, and it can all be love. Mwah.
So last time I was up here, we was talking about how everybody thought Black American people didn't know what we was doing when we wasn't protesting and coming outside. But we literally are key players in this fucking game. Now that folk are starting to see that there's a reason why Black Americans kept refusing to protest, right? Because we know these people better than they know themselves. We keep telling everybody that, but everybody don't believe us, okay? We know these people better than they know themselves. We keep telling everybody that the playbook is in Black American history. That's the reason why they refuse to teach it to y'all, okay? Because if they were to teach y'all Black American history, they would literally teach y'all the ins and outs of white supremacy. Tactics, manipulation, psychological shit, and all the stuff that leads up to the major things that they do. So let's hone in on a particular part of Black American history, right? We're going to hone in on the fact that of what ended the Reconstruction era and the various different massacres and even the lynchings, right? The dark stuff that happened. Consistently, what was a precursor to them YT clear folk, the clear showing their goddamn ass was Black people doing well. That's the precursor. Black people doing well and Black people minding their business, right? That's one aspect of it. The second aspect of it is YT people not doing well. Okay? The Reconstruction era literally almost shifted the American economy to Black Americans being in the driver's seat of Black economics, right? Of equity, right? It was a huge wealth transfer that was getting ready to take place because after emancipation, right? Black people knew how to do all the jobs. Okay? YT folk did not have the skills to compete or do any of the jobs. So, and then Black people were buying up land, like plots of land, buying up a lot of plantation owners were selling land to stay afloat and stuff like that. And Black people was buying it. Okay? And so this is what gave rise to those really big Black towns that we talk about, very wealthy Black towns that we talk about, Black Wall Street, et cetera, et cetera. That's what popped all of that off. So massacres really were about, one, kicking Black people back into a place of like poverty, and two, stealing our shit. Okay? Stealing our shit. Taking our houses, taking our land, taking our businesses. They would literally terrorize the Black people into leaving and then move their asses into business and then run the business or change the business into whatever they wanted to change it into because they were not doing well. Okay? If you track it, the Great Depression, track the Great Depression era, in that time period, whole bunch of terrorizing of Black towns took place. Why? Because YT people were poor. It didn't really bother Black people to be poor because Black people already knew how to get by with really next to nothing. Okay? We gonna make something shake regardless, right? And we also still had wealthy, sustainable towns because our money wasn't actually in the stock market. We don't ever actually put our money in the stock market like that. So the crash really didn't affect us to the way that it affected everybody else. Outside of the super rural areas, Black people really struggled in the super rural remote areas. So let's fast forward into today and why Black people knew that these people were going to be trying to come into the white man fight back, because they are literally coded to believe that every problem they have, Black people are the cause of it. Okay? Every problem they have, anything that go wrong in their life, it's a Black person's fault. Okay? Black people are literally their get out of accountability card. Black people are their get out of failure card. Black people are their get out of success card. Lack of success card. Okay? Anytime things do not go the way that they think that it should, the privilege ain't privileging and the supremacy ain't supremacy, they are looking for a way to make Black people the problem. Okay? Black people and we know because Black people was on the other side of fucking town. We talking about people who get in a fight with their white wife okay, over their white marriage issues, and then go into a black neighborhood and try to kidnap a black woman or kidnap a black man for something. Even if you go into like the lynchings that occurred, oh, my wife said that the black man was looking at me. No, his wife was literally fucking another white man, and they didn't want to sit up there and deal with that issue, so they went and put it on a black man and terrorized the black neighborhood. Okay, black people have been the scapegoat for white people issues for hundreds of years. This is like epigenetic coded in them. Okay, they don't know how to cope with problems that are created by them. Okay, they don't know how to cope with the shit that they actually fucking cause. Okay, and the fact that black people are refusing to come outside, black people are not giving them an out. That is why we held off, and that's why we chilling. Because we ain't giving them no easy outs. And it is frustrating the fuck out of them. Okay? It is frustrating the fuck out of them. Okay? So they're going to go around and they're going to terrorize like the leftists. Okay? They're going to terrorize the libs. But they can't get at who they really want to get at, which is black American people. Because black American people ain't playing ball the way that they want us to. Because we studied history. Everybody else didn't. We know our history. We know how these people give it up. Okay, so y'all continue staying on the chest for it. Black people, we up though. We up, and we just watching the things happen. Cause when it's time for us to come out, but it's time for us to come outside, baby, they gonna wish we had gone in the house.
People think calling you a slave is an insult. I am fucking proud as fuck of my lineage. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I am proud to come from a people that are as resilient as the people that I came from, the black American lineage. I'm proud as fuck to have that running through my veins. I'm proud as fuck to be a fucking black American motherfucker, okay? And we're not supposed to say that, right? We're not supposed to be proud to be American. We're not supposed to be proud to be black. I'm fucking proud of that shit. I'm proud that my fucking people fought through that shit and fucking built what the fuck they built in this motherfucking country and did what the fuck we did in this motherfucking country. I'm proud of that shit. Fuck everybody who don't like it. I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't care. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, everybody's talking shit. If they're gonna talk shit, they're gonna fucking hate you. They're gonna fucking hate us. I don't care. I fucking love my people, and you should fucking love your fucking people too.
Did you say that you're the blueprint and we're the rough draft? If anyone is doing the stealing, here it's you. You're not special just because you live in a rich country. Remember that white people are still, to white people, you are still a cotton picking nigger. First of all, I don't give a fuck about white people because I'm not a bootlicking ass coon like you. And if you are from South Africa, because I asked which country you come from, you didn't tell me, but you got the fucking nerve. Y'all still experience apartheid out there. There's all white towns out there that you cannot go to. You all have a caste system with the coloreds, the one that y'all going so hard to stick up for that will look her nose down at you and treat you like a piece of shit because you're fully monoracial black. The absolute nerve. And you're sitting up here talking about y'all the blueprint and talking about somebody copying, we copy off of you. I asked you to name me 10 substantial inventions that everybody around the globe uses that you created. I'm not even talking about all 54 countries. No, just from your country. 10. Give me 10. You name stews, twerking, braids. Every culture has their own rendition of braids, ma'am. Y'all's ancient braids don't look fuck all like how we braid our hair. Nothing, it don't give the same at all. Twerking, everybody that has this melanin in excess, we have a different vibrational frequency to whereas we are rhythmically inclined. You didn't invent twerking, love. I don't know who told you. You didn't invent. Have you ever been to Hawaii? Do you see how they move their hips and how they gyrate? Women in India, they gyrate and they move and they do belly dancing. You don't corner that market either. And then you said stews. What kind of stew? Rat stew? Don't nobody, child. You are very disrespectful. I wasn't even being disrespectful. You are very disrespectful. You want to go there? We could go there. I'm tired of y'all getting y'all funky asses on the internet talking about y'all. We the fucking the what? Bitch, are you cool? I can't name I don't know anybody from your lineage. I'm assuming that you're South African, or you could give me your country and we could run it down.
And I'm not talking about everybody in the whole goddamn continent. I'm giving me one country, because we are a super fucking power and we are not even the majority in a country. Our spending power is literally neck and neck with y'all spending power in every fucking country combined on the continent. Don't go there. Let's not be disrespectful. Keep it cute. Keep it cute. Oh, because you from a rich country. Y'all are so fucking ignorant. Y'all keep talking about the American education system. We rank higher than you than education. Why do majority of y'all flee here to get an education? Y'all bypass all 54 countries to come here for a better education and a better way of life. This is so disrespectful. That's why we are recognizing that we are not the same, because we don't talk to each other like that. We don't demean each other and degrade each other and try to put each other down. This whole comparison thing, y'all keep comparing yourselves. Y'all don't I'm trying to keep it cute, because I really don't have no issues with everybody on the continent. I really don't. I would like for there to be love and camaraderie, but y'all are fucking nasty pieces. Oh, I'm trying. Look at how, who the fuck you think you talking to? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm letting you stay up here for a little while longer just so I could eat that ass up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I really could go hard. I could go in. And I really don't want to. Because y'all is not fucking with us. Period. Enough is enough. Y'all got too much fucking dip on your chip. Y'all out there getting fed to fucking pigs and being human trafficked and have child marriages and famine and disease. Y'all need fucking aid from America. And y'all get the fuck up online and talk like we ain't shit. Not all. This is no love lost. Not even to you with your weirdo ass. But enough is enough. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Signed, an American princess. Hater.
I think it was last week I said that the government, in response to us gray rocking them, would ramp up their attacks towards the Black community. Because just like a narcissist, when you don't respond to all of their fussing, they're going to keep going until they get the reaction that they want. I just said that. And lo and behold, what happened? They sent ICE to harass Black people, Black American people, citizens of this country. ICE. They sent ICE to harass them in the middle of the night to try to invoke a reaction from us. They're not going to stop until they get what they want. Their whole plan hinges upon Black Americans responding to their tactics. That's the whole plan. For me, I'm staying the course. I don't know what everybody else. I've seen a bunch of Black Americans so upset about the Chicago situation that they want to do an about face on our beautiful strategic plan of resting. And it's not a passive resting. It is a strategic withholding. It's a gray rocking a narcissist system. That's what it is. When we say that we're resting, that we're sitting out, people are mistaking it for not caring, when what it really is not giving this narcissistic system the reaction that it's trying to get from us in order to escalate the situation. The only thing that keeping all of this at bay is the fact that Black Americans aren't reacting. And if you can't see that by now, I don't know what to tell you. And if you're getting mad at Black Americans because we're not responding in the way you think we should respond on attacks towards us, then you really need to think again. You really need to think a little bit more, because that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. We're the ones being abused, and you're telling us that we're not responding in the way that we should be responding. We're responding exactly the way we should be responding, because this is the way we want to respond. Like, we're the ones that are being abused. We're not next. We are always. We are current. Okay? I heard some girl was like, oh, this is what happens when you didn't respond after they was going after the Mexicans. This was always going to happen. It's not because we didn't do anything for the Mexicans when they went after the Mexicans with ICE. It's not because of that. It's because we're black.
Do y'all see the stuff that's shifting around? Do y'all see the stuff that's shifting around? Ever since black Americans decided to start doing different shit, I want y'all to pay attention to how we are changing the narrative. Now, I just did a video telling y'all about ICE and how folk was mad because black Americans are working for ICE. Look, they mad because we not being shut out of opportunities. We are being offered opportunities. And I believe that it's because a lot of us got off of that Democratic plantation. Now, I am former 92%. My husband is former 78%. We both made the decision to go independent. Now, little did we know when we looked around, a whole bunch of other black Americans was on this tip too. Right? Because we realized that them folk, right, the blue wasn't doing nothing but putting everybody ahead of us. Right? They was more concerned about everybody else's community getting everybody's vote because the black American community was an automatic vote. So these parties got to offer something to them to get votes. They don't have to offer nothing to black Americans because they automatically receive that vote. Right? So we like, hey, these parties don't cater to us. These parties don't do nothing for us. These people ain't looking out for us. They don't give a fuck what go on with us, right? Because they know, the Dems know, oh, they automatically vote for us. The red know, well, they'll automatically vote for the Dems. Once we started shifting shit, did y'all see ICE throwing more money on them positions? Now they offering student loan forgiveness. And who got all the student loan? What demographic got all the student loans, y'all? What demographic got all these degrees that in the democratic world they want to economically alienate us and didn't want to let us use them? Who got all that? So that lets us know that they targeting us, right? That lets us know they targeting us. And I'm starting to also see some other stuff coming down the tailpipe. But once we get to the point where I start seeing it more clearly, you know, that's the direction they going in, I'll come update y'all and tell y'all about it. But I'm watching some stuff right now. But what I want to tell y'all is this: we moving in the right direction because we are now free agents who don't belong to no party, who don't belong to no set thing, and that we have shocked the world when we decided to stand up and do something different and say, no, we ain't getting involved with that. No, we staying in the house. No, and another shocking thing that black Americans have done is we have gotten more patriotic. We have gotten more patriotic. We have gotten more family oriented. We have got, because see, when you talking about lineage, stuff like that, that's family. We've got more family oriented. We've got more community oriented. We've gotten more engaged in the political discourse, political conversations, and we're analyzing both sides. We ain't just taking nobody's word for it. We looking around and we assessing, how is this going to benefit me? How is this going to benefit my family? How is this going to benefit my community? We have certain objectives and we need those objectives to be met. Now, all these other folk wanted us to align with them, knowing that anytime black Americans align with anybody, we always end up at the bottom of the movement. We ended up at the bottom of DEI. Hell, I don't even know if any of us got DEI. I'm going to tell you why I don't know if any of us ever got DEI or affirmative action. Now, I did post that clip where them big executives was talking about how for affirmative action, they was hiring Nigerians specifically, but African people and letting them get into the colleges and universities, the Ivy League schools, because they count as black. And I suspect that the corporations and jobs was doing the exact same thing. Black Americans ended up on the bottom of that. But y'all got to understand the positions that black Americans play in this country. We can't go nowhere. We gonna always be here. And I know various different African countries are pushing for us to go and take interest in their countries and go there and develop and all of that different stuff. But we're so far removed from that it's like, come on now, why would I want to go to another country, somewhere else, be an immigrant in that country, and also at any given moment y'all can fight me and decide to take everything that I put here? Because ain't that what they did to the white folk? You just give them, they invited them white folk. Don't let them lie and say they did. They invited them white folk. Them white folk built up shit. 500 years later, they want to say, y'all got to go because y'all ain't African for real. They tell us all the time we ain't African for real. So why would I go there and play games with them when I know that their objective is just for Africa, the African countries to be developed and for economic advancement? Maybe they're gonna take our money, kick us out, leave us high and dry, and now we're not African citizens, nor are we American citizens anymore. So why not just take care of home? Why not just continue making home what we want it to be? Because can't nobody kick us out this bitch. Can't nobody kick us up out of here because it's ours. Okay? So I think that we need to continue playing the game the way we playing it. But I wanted to bring it to y'all attention to pay attention. Pay attention to how these new moves and these new ways that we are doing things is starting to pay off for us. Pay attention. Because we got all kinds of sides, all kinds of stuff vying for our interest now because they see that we are doing something different, that we are on a completely different mindset, that we on a completely different type of wavelength, because we ain't looking for no home, we ain't looking for no roots, we ain't looking for none of that shit. We here. And I think that us locking in is starting to spark some interest and curiosity in other groups of people that could very well pay off for us in the end.
Yo, whatever, I ain't posting that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But only thing I'm seeing on this app is other cultures thinking they better than black Americans. Let me tell you something. If that's the case, go back home. We don't need you over here anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is facts, man. We cook, we create, all that. Ain't nobody fucking with a black American, period. I don't give a fuck who you are, nationality, what. We the best, okay? We the best, hands down. Y'all mimic off of ours. You know what I'm saying? This is facts. Everything we do, touch or wear, y'all follow the trend. Y'all don't have no trend unless it's ours. You know what I'm saying? It's the facts. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if you don't like what I'm saying, get your passport, your green cards ready, and go back over there where you came from. Because you're not American anyway. You copying, bitch.
A black woman will always be more powerful in my eyes than a man in this country, United States of America. I'm going to tell you guys a story about what happened earlier today. And no, I'm not sharing my bias based on this one experience because I believe that this experience was rather a symbolic moment that perpetuates my belief. And I highly doubt that this belief will ever change. Because so far, as a person of color especially, I've only had experiences where they continue to validate this belief that I have. Boom, I was at Whole Foods grocery shopping. And usually there's an escalator that takes you downstairs, which I had to go downstairs, but it was out of order. So I had to take the elevator. Of course, there are a few people ahead of me already in line to get in the elevator. So mind you, I'm the very last person in line. So when the elevator arrived, everybody fit in there. Some people had a basket, a couple people had trolleys. And in front of me, there was this man with a cart. So boom, there was about 7 people in the elevator, I believe, and they all fit in there. Me being the very last person, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to fit in there because this man in front of me literally did not pay attention to who was behind him. He just shoved his cart in the freaking space, didn't even care to move it for other people that could have been behind him. He took the entire space in there. I mean, the elevator was pretty big, but he took like half of the space with this freaking trolley. Again, he probably didn't even know I was behind him, nor did he fucking care to even consider. Then this lovely black woman who was on the side put her hand over the elevator door so that the door doesn't close on me, and she was like, "You can come in." And this freaking squid ass looking man still would not fucking move. It's almost like I was invisible, like people around him were invisible. So I literally went right behind his ass and said, "Can you move?" And only then he moved. He just tilted the cart just a little bit, which is something he could have done by himself without people telling him to do, because when you're a decent human being, you are courteous of other people. And he didn't even apologize, by the way. He just moved his cart, he just tilted it just a little bit. And by the way, I do want to mention, he like tilted it just enough for me to like go into the corner when he had like a lot of space where he could like actually turn the cart. He watched me struggle to fit into that little space, the gap, so I could go into the side, and still he was just like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but he was just there like a fucking NPC. But you see guys, this isn't me just talking shit about the incident alone, and this is not an isolating incident. This is just a representation of how these different demographics work. Black people, or just people of color in general, we care for other people. We care about the communities. We're always looking out for other people. We're respectful, we're courteous. Even in Asian cultures, like respect is number one thing, and being courteous of other people is like most important thing. But these freaking colored people, especially the freaking males, what do they act like? They act like the center of the world. They act like they're the most important thing in the world. And this is the people that run this country, guys. Imagine if black women ran this country. Just imagine how much progress we'll see in humanity in this country. I can only dream though, right?
So I've been seeing this conversation going around on TikTok where people are saying that Black Americans don't have culture, and you guys are being super biased. Speaking from a Jamaican standpoint, Black Americans have played a significant role in Jamaican culture, if we choose to tell the truth. Me personally, I grew up watching a lot of BET, and I was super invested in video vixens. Up until today, Black American women are responsible for me not wearing bad weave because my natural hair had to blend with the good weave. Like, my hair did have to move, and so I did have to watch a lot of BET to find out what hairstyles to do and stuff like that. Like, what are you guys talking about? That's culture. Next thing, I used to watch a lot of basketball growing up. Allen Iverson with the badass cane roll them in my ear back in the day. Shaq and Kobe. One thing you can say about Black Americans, or I can say about them, they always had swag. A lot of the swag we used to learn from watching music videos. One thing with Jamaican people, they know everything that's happening in America. Ask them about something going on in England. They don't know. So if we choose to tell the truth, Black Americans have played a significant role in the Jamaican culture, especially Kingston people. We love going like we come from foreign, and some of us have never seen a plane in our lives. Like, let's give people the flowers when it's due and stop it. It's not right.
Welcome back. Credits to those creators. You know, we have Love Jones. We have a lot of them there. Honestly, credit to them. Someone like Love Jones is someone that's been very vocal about the whole struggles of Black Americans and all of that. And at any little given opportunity she has, she's out there, you know, speaking out for them. And that's quite commendable. I won't lie. But then, here's what I have to say. If you are not a real or foundational Black Americans, please learn to always respect and appreciate these people. Learn to always, I'm not saying they are right at all times. I know sometimes too, you know, they can act the way they act, or they can just trigger you. But I want you to see it as, you know, a part of life. Even as siblings, if we live together, of course we fight and all of that. But what is the love we share? The love we share is the ability to always settle when there is a fight. So now you want to fight them, and the next time, if you, these people are no longer my friends because we fought yesterday, that is not even fair, right? You can fight, but there should always be a common ground for respect for both parties, right? And respect for them as well. That's all I have to say. If you know you want to go and start taking away, you know, if they say this place, the mayor of this place is Black American, and you want to go and start dragging it, please come back home and come and develop our country. Leave other people's country for them. Stop going there to start causing unnecessary problems. Stop it. But in all, I'm still looking forward to, you know, a time where, you know, these two different people can just, you know, set all the differences aside and become really, really, really good friends. Honestly, I'm a very, very good advocate for peace. And I know that will happen. Yeah. All fingers crossed. I know it's going to happen. So if you want to see peace, you know, if you want the whole diaspora wars, and let me see it in the comments. Right? Just type it there. We want peace. We don't want fight. We want to be together. We are one. Let me see it in the comment section. And do not forget to always subscribe, like, share my videos. It's me, your sister, your friend, Blessing, at Global GCPJ. I love you all. Stay blessed. Bye.